to join me today. This will be a very easeful practice. It's primarily designed to just help you get into your body, to lengthen a bit, not too much strengthening really. It's just about maybe releasing the lower back if we've been doing a lot of sitting these days, but just a sort of a short practice just to get into your body, to help release just a little bit, and just a few moments of surrender at the end. So I would like to highly recommend, I'm sure that you all don't have a bolster like this at home, but if you have a pillow, even a couple of pillows, at the end I would really love to be able to invite you to lay down and sort of open and lift your spine at the end. It's a lovely way to end a very gentle, easeful practice. So pause for a moment to go find a pillow. If you have one, even a blanket or a towel, anything that will help, we could roll up and help lift your spine. And then come back and join me. And just find a comfortable seated position. So I am sitting up on the edge of a blanket. I want you to find a seat that serves your spine, which simply means that allows you to sit up nice and tall and allows your legs to release and relax. So I'm sitting up on a blanket. You might want to sit up on a pillow. Those are lovely options to lift your hips so you can sit up nice and tall. And then when you're ready, you can just close your eyes. And for a few moments here, if you prefer to bring your gaze down, that is okay too. I want you just to begin to surrender to your breath for a bit. And for the first few moments here, I just want you to witness your breath. Just watch it come and go. And notice what kind of energy you're holding in your body today. Maybe you have some anxiety. Maybe you have a bit of a sluggish day. Maybe you've had a busier day. Just notice what type of energy you have today. And then when you're ready, you can begin to slow the breath down a bit, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And even though there's a slight lift of your chest here, still allow those shoulders to soften down the back. You might even like to turn the palms up, this lovely symbolic gesture to receive, but also to let go. And for just a few moments longer here, feeling the breath in your body. As you inhale, the belly lifts and expands. As you exhale, the belly button draws in and you release all of the air completely. 2 more breaths just like that. Last one. When you're ready for your next inhale, you can open your eyes, extend the arms up and gaze up. And then as you exhale, just begin to hinge forward and find the forward fold that's easeful for you, resisting the urge to force it here. Just let the hands land, let the head and neck hang low. I'm going to be bringing in just a little bit of music here. Take one more breath right here. And then slowly rise up. Shoulders soften here. Let's do that again. Sweep the arms up, big inhale. And then as you exhale, hinging forward. And so this time when you land, you'll spread those fingers wide and press those hands into the floor. As you reach the hips back, you might even prefer to tense your fingertips, scooping the belly in, head and neck hangs low. One more slow, deep breath right here. Slowly rise up. Shoulders soften. Sweep it up here. Inhale, last one. As you exhale, hinging forward yet again. So just let these hands land right here. And then begin to walk your hands over towards the right. And as you walk that left hand over,
Notice how that left side begins to lengthen a little bit. Draw the left hip towards the mat. Take one more slow, deep breath right here. And then walk your hands right back through center to the other side. Same thing. Allow the right hand to walk out, maybe a little bit deeper. Breathing into the right side body for a breath. And then right back out through center. Here we are. Walk those fingertips out a little bit deeper, lengthening through your spine. Inhale here. Exhale to sink in one last time. And then slowly rising up, let your shoulders soften, sweep the arms up. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. One breath here. From here, I just want you to extend the right leg out long. So flex your right foot, bring the sole of the left foot, let it hug the inner thigh of the right leg. Keep the pelvis tilted forward, draw the belly in. Extend the arms up, big inhale here. Begin to turn the torso towards your right leg and hinge forward as you exhale, maintaining a long spine. And then as you exhale, you're going to surrender a bit. Staying here for 2 more breaths. One more. Extend the arms out over the legs and rise up all the way. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. I want you to extend the left leg out wide. Let's go to a wide-legged forward fold before we go to the other side. Both feet flexed. Tilt that pelvis forward, belly in. Extend the arms up. Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, hinge forward and land. So continue to tilt the pelvis forward. Notice where you're feeling that sensation here. Send the breath to it. And take one more breath right here. Walk your hands back up towards your torso to help the torso lift. Sweep those arms up here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's get the other side. Right foot lands on that left thigh. Flex your left foot. Again, tilt the pelvis forward, belly in. Extend the arms up. Big inhale here. Turn towards your left leg. As you exhale, hinge forward here. Lengthen as you inhale. And then as you exhale, bow just a little bit deeper. 2 more breaths. Really focusing on lengthening through the lower back. Last one. Extend the arms out over the legs and rise up. Inhale. As you exhale, hands to your heart. One more seated stretch here. Extend those legs out long in front of you. Feet are flexed, all right? I want you to tilt the pelvis forward again. Knees up, firm through those thighs. Extend the arms up. Inhale. Lovely Paschimottanasana. As you exhale, hinge forward and reach up. 3 breaths here. Lengthening through your spine as you inhale. Your exhale helps you to dive down a bit more. 2 more like that. 1 more. Extend the arms out over the legs. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale your hands to your heart. Very nice. From here, just come to your hands and knees on the mat. So, a few more things just to get the spine nice and open. So spreading your fingers wide, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tops of the feet flat to the mat. Lower the belly, lift the chin, inhale. Here's your cat. Oh, this is cow rather. And then exhale to round through the spine, tuck the chin, fingertips press into the mat. 4 more like this. Lower the belly, lift the chin, inhale here. Exhale and round. 3 more. Lower the belly, lift the chin, inhale. As you draw those shoulders down, gaze up. And then exhale and round. Really scooping the belly in. You have 2 more. Lower the belly, lift the chin, inhale here. Exhale, round. Last one, here we go. And round. So, from here, come to a long spine. Find that flat back. Draw your belly in. Right leg extends back. Tuck your toes. I just want you to press away with that right heel. Really press back. Still lengthening out the top of your head. Take a breath here. And then draw that knee in towards your nose. Round through your spine. Take a breath here. And then look up at your right hand and step the right foot all the way up. There it is. Both hands come to the right knee. We're going to take a moment to find a low lunge. I want you to extend the arms up. Stay here and lift, lift, lift. And then if it's available, you're going to let those hips sink a bit to open up this left hip flexor. Take another breath right here. Keep pressing down with the top of the right foot. And then open your arms and twist to the right. Take an extra breath here. Maybe bring that left hand to your right knee and twist a little bit deeper, flipping the right palm up to gaze up at the right fingertips. And then just release the hands right back down and step that right foot back to your tabletop. Lower the belly, lift the chin, gaze up, inhale. Exhale and round. Same thing, other side. Long spine, left foot steps back. Press away with that left heel. Scoop the belly in, long back of the neck here. Take a breath. Knee in towards your nose. Scoop it in. Hold it here just for a moment. Look up at your left hand. And then left foot steps up. You'll come to your low lunge on this side. Extend the arms up. Press down with the top of the right foot. There's even a slight tuck under of the pelvis tendon here as you draw the belly in. If it's available again, you can let that hip sink. Take one more breath here. And then open your arms and twist to the right. One more breath here. Release your twist. Bring those hands down. Step back to your tabletop. Lower the belly, lift the chin, take an inhale here. Exhale and round. Just for a moment before we do anything else. Long spine, knees out wide, toes together. Child's pose, here we come. Nestle it in, nestle it in. 3 slow deep breaths here. Just feel the breath in the body. Allow the body a moment to process the movement so far. And just notice how you feel. From here, come back to your tabletop. Now we're getting ready to shift to a down dog, and I realize that not everybody who wants a gentle, easeful practice wants a down dog. So you can decide, you're going to make your way up to a standing position. So from here you can tuck your toes and reach the hips up and back to find a down dog, or you can stay in that tabletop and in a moment find your way to the top of the mat. If you're in your down dog, I want you to lift those heels and come up on the balls of your feet as high as you can as you inhale. And exhale, draw the heels towards the mat. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach up, draw your belly in. Exhale, heels towards the mat. Press the fingertips in. Let's go 1 more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, lower those heels. Stay here. Look back at your toes. Take an extra breath. I want you to begin to bend your knees. Look up at the top of your mat. Make your way to the top of your mat. Once you're there, hinging forward, take a hold of opposite elbows here. Just allow your torso to sway from side to side. You might prefer to let those arms dangle like a rag doll. You decide. 2 more breaths here. Come to stillness. Fingertips come to your shins. Come halfway up, long spine. Slight gaze forward. Lower down, slight bend to your knees. Scoop your belly and rise up 1 vertebra at a time. Let those shoulders soften when you arrive. Sweep your arms up, big inhale, gaze up at your hands as they come together, and then bring them to your heart space. Let them land for a moment. Close your eyes. Notice how you feel. Bring the arms alongside the body. Look down at your feet. Make sure they're hips distance apart, which is really just the width of one fist. And then I want you to lift your toes, plant the toes, shoulders draw down, arms alongside the body. Let's lengthen through the legs just a little bit here. As you inhale, sweep the arms up. Swan dive with control as you exhale. Long spine, fingertips to your shins, halfway up, inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Slight bend to your knees might help. Left foot steps far back. I want you to rotate that left heel down, but your left toes stay at about 11 o'clock, all right? Begin to straighten the right knee if it's not already straight, but I want you to maintain a slight micro bend in it, so resist the urge to lock out the right knee. Come up as high as you can on your fingertips. Lengthen through your spine. This is your inhale. And then as you exhale, allow the torso to surrender. One more slow, deep breath, just looking back at your left heel. Begin to bend the right knee until it comes over the ankle. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Come halfway up with your inhale here. Exhale, lower. Let us rise up all the way. Inhale. And then as you exhale, swan dive yet again. Halfway up, long spine, inhale here. Exhale, lower. Same thing, the other side. Right foot steps far back. I want you to rotate that right heel down. Draw the left hip back as you press the right hip forward. You're grounding down through all four corners of the left foot and lengthening out your spine. Inhale here. And then exhale. Head towards the inside of the left knee. One more breath here. Begin to bend that left knee until the knee comes over the ankle. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Come halfway up with your inhale here. Exhale, lower. Rise up all the way, rise up all the way. Point to the wall behind you. Lift your heart, press your hips forward. And bring your hands to your heart. All right, take an extra breath here. Just a few more things standing, and we're gonna bring it down. So bring the arms back alongside the body, shoulders draw down. Extend the arms up, take a big inhale here. As you exhale, I want you to bend your knees and lower your hips. Then begin to look down at your knees to make sure they're not shooting past your toes. So you're sitting back deep. Bring your hands to your heart just for a few moments here. Scoop the belly in. You can bring the feet together until the toes kiss. Take an extra breath. Hinge forward and release from here. I want you to begin to step that left foot far back. Rotate the left heel down. Right knee over the ankle. Rise up. Warrior two. So, taking a moment. All right, ground down with the outer edge of the left foot. Draw your belly and extend the arms out long and strong. There's a slight lift of your chest. Lengthening out the top of your head. Gaze out past the third finger on your right hand for 3 breaths. 2. 1 more. Then you'll straighten the right leg. Bring the right foot parallel to the left. Scoop your belly in. Extend the arms up. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart. Gaze up. And then begin to hinge forward. Wide-legged forward fold. So here again, I want you to resist the urge to lock out the knees. Keep a soft micro bend. And then opposite elbows here. Just allow the torso to release for 3. Keep grounding down with all 4 corners of your feet for 2. 1 more breath. Fingertips come to the mat, halfway up as you inhale. As you exhale, lower back down. I want you to look up at the top of your mat. Turn the torso towards the top of your mat. You're going to be in this runner's lunge for a moment, so that right knee is bent deep, those hips just sink. Take a breath here, gaze forward. Then, left foot steps up to meet the right. You'll land in that chair again where we started. Sit a little bit deeper, bring your hands to your heart. Take one more breath here. Hinge forward and release. Halfway up with your inhale here. As you exhale, hands plant again. Right foot far back, rotate the right heel down, left knee over the ankle. Rise up for your Vira 2 or your Virabhadrasana 2 on this side. Spread your fingers wide. Your arms are just as active as the legs. That left knee is over the ankle, tucking the booty under. You have 3 more slow deep breaths right here. 2. One more. Straighten that left leg. Left foot parallel to the right. Same thing we did before. Extend the arms up. Press your hips forward. Lift your gaze. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward. Take a breath here. Bring that left hand to the center of your mat. Spread your fingers wide. You're going to begin to twist to the right. Extend the right arm up. Draw your belly in. Gaze up if it's available. One more breath right here. Right hand comes down and place it in the center of the mat. And then you're going to begin to twist to the left. Extend the left arm up. Belly in. Take a breath. Left hand comes down. Fingertips to the mat. Halfway up, long spine here. Inhale. Exhale or look up at the top of your mat. You're making your way to that same runner's lunge on this side. Take a breath. It's going to be a little different this time. Step back to your down dog. 2 more slow deep breaths right here. The last one. Knees to the mat, knees out wide, toes together. Child's pose yet again. Two more slow deep breaths. One more. Walk your hands back to your knees until you can sit back on your heels if this is available. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Tuck your chin. Close your eyes. Extra breath right here. Just begin to release your fingers and sweep the arms up. Big inhale, big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take an extra breath right here. And so one of the wonderful things about an abbreviated practice is we find ourselves at the end in the need of a lovely restorative release before the class ends. So if you found a pillow, if you have a bolster, you'll place the bolster right on the mat. It will end up down the center line of your spine. If you have a blanket, if you have a towel, you can simply roll the towel up or the blanket up like a burrito, and it will also serve to lift your spine. So, rolling it up like a burrito down the center line of your spine, or if you have a bolster or a pillow, the same thing works. So come to a cross-legged seated position. Bring your burrito, your blanket, or your pillows right down the center line of your spine. Soles of your feet come to the mat with the knees bent, and then lower all the way. Let the burrito, the blanket, or the bolster catch you. Arms go out wide. You're going to decide what you'd like to do with the legs. I really love to bring the soles of my feet together and let the legs fall open here to take advantage of this lovely restorative hip opener and releaser. And then as you nestle in, see if it's available for the arms to open wide. And then allowing the shoulders to soften down the back. Closing your eyes here, lingering for just about a minute or so. If you have more time to linger here, I highly recommend it. You can just pause the video and linger here a little bit longer. It's a lovely release of the lower back. It's a lovely lift of your heart, a lovely release of your shoulders. So see if you can follow the breath in and out. Noticing it in your belly, in your hips. 3 more slow deep breaths right here. From here, you can bring the soles of your feet back to the mat. Bring the legs back together. The easiest way to get out of this lovely pose is just to roll to one side or the other. Remove your bolster, your blanket, your pillow, whatever you have. Lay all the way back down and hug your knees into your chest. And maybe rock back and forth just for a moment, releasing the lower back. Like there's this little grape right under your tailbone that you're squishing. And then just allow your arms to come out to a T. Let the legs fall to the right. A lovely supine twist for a moment. Turning the head to look out past the left arm. One more breath here. Draw the knees in towards your chest. Hug them in one more time. And then allow them to fall to the other side. Yeah, left hand on top of the right knee, gazing out past the right arm. One more breath. Just begin to hug your knees in, back in towards your chest. We'll just nestle into Shavasana for about a minute or so since it's just been a very short, abbreviated practice. So when you're ready, you can extend the legs out long, extend the arms out long, alongside your head. Spread your fingers wide, point your toes. Big inhale as you squeeze everything. And then as you exhale, let it all go. Bring the arms alongside the body for a few moments here. As you allow the shoulders to release towards the mat, allow that lower back to release. And then it's just you and your breath, releasing the gravity for just a few precious moments. So just begin to bring the awareness back into your bodies now, back to the sound of my voice, wiggling your fingers and your toes, circling your wrists and your ankles. One more full body stretch. Take a big inhale, hold the breath for just a moment, and let it go. Bending your knees, draw your knees in towards your chest. Hug them in just for a moment. Begin to roll to one side or the other, landing in the fetal position just for a moment or two, allowing your head to rest on your arms just like a pillow. Noticing how your body feels. Then when you're ready, making your way back up to a seated position on the mat, maybe the same way we started. Once you land, bringing both of your hands back to your heart space, closing your eyes just for about 30 seconds here. Find the breath in your body. Just observe it as the chest lifts and expands and then releases, as the breath rises and descends just like the waves in the ocean. Then just a slight bow here, honoring yourself and your practice today. And with deep, deep gratitude, namaste. Thank you very much for joining me today in this sort of abbreviated, easeful practice. It's a lovely practice just to get into your body when you only have a short amount of time to do it. So I hope it served you today, and I really appreciate you connecting with me in this way.